Bigger paychecks for Social Security coming as a result of rule changes that are taking place right now. So if you're somebody that collects Social Security, take a look at the latest headlines coming out. This one just today: Social Security is changing SSI forever. Millions of Americans, they're going to be benefiting. Take a look at this one coming out today. Social Security payments are increasing for some recipients. I'm going to be covering all the details for you in this video. And also take a look at this: Social Security Administration changing the rules on rental, food assistance. They're going to be expanding access for lower income households. Basically, supplemental security income or SSI benefits, they have not been updated for years, but that's about to change. Several rule changes are taking effect in September. That's when this is going to be starting. I'm going to cover for you what to expect. They are aimed at improving access to benefits and increasing payment amounts. That is correct. So I'm going to be covering for you the latest big news on Social Security, and also stick around because I have got a video sponsor that's going to be helping you get the latest information very quickly, but more on them later on in the video. But let's go ahead and get you caught up on the latest on some big news for Social Security, and also stick around to the end if you didn't see the video footage. John Larson pushing for major changes and expansion to increases across the board for everybody for Social Security. But let's go ahead and dive right in. But before we do me a quick favor. If you appreciate the updates, don't forget, take a quick second for me and hit that like button. Helps out the channel a ton. Hit subscribe to stay up to date. It's totally free. Why not? I'll keep you up to speed on everything. But with that being said, let's get right to it and get you caught up on the latest big news coming out for Social Security here. Let's go ahead and dive right in. There's a lot going on in the world in 2024, and staying up on current events can be overwhelming, especially with media bias, propaganda, misinformation. It can be hard to know what exactly is the truth. Well, you don't have to worry about that with today's video sponsor, Straight Arrow News. Straight Arrow News helps you navigate through all the noise with unbiased, fact-based reporting. I've been using the Straight Arrow News app to stay informed, make sense of everything going on in the world, and I feel confident turning to Straight Arrow News since they focus on delivering the truth in a world filled with bias. I love how you can stay in tune with the latest news and events through their app. With balanced and unbiased reporting, we can get straight facts at our fingertips that's free from partisan political bias. And when you download it, you're not only supporting me, but you're supporting a news organization that's raising the bar on journalism and focusing on delivering the truth. So use the link in the description below, and again, thanks to today's video sponsor, Straight Arrow News. Alright, so as always, link in the description below to this article that just came out a couple days ago. It's going to be giving us an update here. I always cite the sources, put them on the screen, and read right from it, so that way you can see that it is the latest. Now, this article says that the Social Security Administration is set to implement new rules to make it easier for beneficiaries to access certain benefits and increase the payments that some are going to be receiving. Now, the changes affect Supplemental Security Income, or SSI, which provides more than 7 million Americans with monthly benefit checks. Those benefits are for seniors ages 65 and up, or adults and children who are disabled or blind, and who have little or no income or resources. We already know that the benefit amounts that are available to people receiving SSI are increasingly low, said Lydia Brown, Director of Public Policy at the National Disability Institute. They're not as high as perhaps they could be to fully account for the needs that people have, Brown said. Now, the maximum federal monthly SSI benefit is currently $943 per eligible individual and $1,415 for an eligible individual and their eligible spouse. So those are the maximums right now for SSI. The changes, which are slated to go into effect September 30th, so at the end of the fiscal year, are a positive move in the right direction, Brown said. So updates to the definition of public assistance households, or PA households. The agency on Thursday announced a new rule to expand the definition of a public assistance household. Now, households that receive supplemental nutritional assistance programs, or SNAP payments, and those where not all members receive public assistance will be included. With the change, more people may qualify for SSI. Current beneficiaries may see higher payments, and individuals who live in public assistance households may have fewer reporting requirements, according to the Social Security Administration. Now, the previous policy required all household members to receive public assistance. A public assistance household will be defined as one with both an SSI applicant or beneficiary, as well as at least one other member who receives one or more forms of means-tested public income maintenance payments. Now, by simplifying our policies and including an additional program geared towards low-income families, such as the SNAP, we are removing significant barriers to accessing SSI, said the Social Security Commissioner Martin O'Malley in a statement. These changes promote greater equity in our program. Almost 304,000 of the SSI's total 7.5 million beneficiaries were living in public assistance households as of January 2023, according to the Social Security Administration. The implementation of the new rule may allow approximately 277,000 federal SSI recipients, about 4% of beneficiaries, to receive an increase in monthly payments as of fiscal year 2033, the agency estimated. An additional 109,000 individuals, a 1% increase, may become eligible for federal SSI payments who would not otherwise have been under current rules. Now, the definition of public assistance households has not been updated in a very long time, according to Darcy Milburn, Director of Social Security and Healthcare Policies at the ARC, a nonprofit organization serving people with developmental and intellectual disabilities. I would characterize this as just good policy and common sense changes to update this definition, Milburn said. What's more, there are many ways in which SSI is still operating under rules devised in the 1980s, said Brown of the National Disability Institute. SNAP is the first public income maintenance benefit to be added to the public assistance household definition since 1980, according to the Social Security Administration. Now, other rule changes as well. The Social Security Administration is also working to address outdated practices through 2 other rules that are set to go into effect on September 30th. One change will expand the SSI rental subsidy policy to make it less likely that renting at a discounted rate or other rental assistances will affect a beneficiary's SSI eligibility or monthly payment amounts. So this will not have an impact on your check, making it so that way you can collect more benefits. That policy, which was already available in 7 states, will be applied nationally. Another change will make it so the SSA no longer counts food assistance towards support beneficiaries received from other parties that may reduce their SSI benefit amount. So this will not impact it. A lot of people saying that the SNAP gets impacted and it impacts the Social Security benefit. This will be no more. The Social Security Administration keeps track of the resources SSI beneficiaries receive outside of their federal benefits, formerly known as In-Kind Support and Maintenance, or ISM. The purpose of ISM is to reduce the SSI benefits if a recipient receives support from family or friends by treating that as an unearned income, Milburn said. That support can reduce an individual's monthly benefit by as much as 1/3, Milburn said. And because the SSA keeps track of that support every month, it's a lot for the agency to monitor. Now, when the change goes into effect this fall, SSI beneficiaries should notice that they have less paperwork to fill out, receive more accurate monthly payments, and are faced with fewer administrative burdens, Milburn said. So congratulations to those of you that have SSI, that this will be impacting your benefit in a positive way. You're going to be eligible for bigger expansions and increases for your Social Security benefits. And again, this is going to be starting in September. Now, also in addition to that, we've heard that Martin O'Malley said that there are more changes that need to come to Social Security. He said that he is making it a priority for people to be able to gain access to Social Security faster. And also, we've heard Representative John Larson saying we need across-the-board increases to Social Security for everyone. Now, if you want to see that video footage, be sure to check it out right here, as I covered it for you as it came out, and as more information comes out on Social Security, let me know your thoughts. We're going to be seeing more of this as we're in an election year. Well, as it comes out, I'll be sure to keep you up to date here on the channel. But you guys, that is the latest. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you to today's video sponsor, and I'll be sure to catch you in the next one. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.